Good afternoon. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for September 2nd, 2018, 3 p.m. Eastern. And a couple things, reminding everyone that I'm having a health call tomorrow night, 9 p.m. on this line. And we are going to discuss the application of the frequency technology. We're going to discuss the age pills. We're going to discuss some stem cell applications. So if you're serious and you want to find out about this, we will have a specialist on for the technology application who can answer a tremendous amount of questions. I don't know. We probably won't be able to field all the questions, but we'll do our best on covering what we can. And just as I've said, you know, it's instead of waiting for the apparent, basically bottom line med beds, plasma energy med beds, the replicators, the intragravitic, all of these different technologies, the super suits, and so on and so forth. We have technologies, excuse me, that are coming out that are already available to the public, that we're reviewing, using to determine their validity for people. Basically, you know, are they for real? Do they work? And if so, then let's get them out to people and have people have the opportunity to review and to look at these different technology, these different applications, so that they can have a better idea of their immediate needs as far as healing, their different energy, physical ailments, so on and so forth. So that call will be at 9 p.m. Eastern, and all we're going to discuss are health issues, period. So, in today's meditation, as we progress here, we're looking at a continuance of awareness as a growth, basically a growth cycle that I think a lot of people are experiencing from a lot of the emails that I'm getting concerning how they feel, what they've been experiencing, and obviously it's been tremendously uplifting and powerful for them. And the key issue, I guess, for a lot of people, and there's two key issues here. We have, number one is health. Number one is health. And when we have this health epidemic across the country and around the world of people ailing and illness and all sorts of calamities that they're experiencing, and you know how to correct that first. It's just a massive amount of information that needs to be given to humanity on healing themselves, being able, you know, the homeopathic application of being able to heal yourself and understanding your body. And, you know, we have these physical vessels. We need them to maneuver around on the planet, our spirits. Basically they're spacesuits is what they are. And they allow us to do a lot of wonderful things, experience a lot of wonderful things in the 3D world. And we have to figure out ways which have been kept from us. Now, you know, quite frankly, I'll tell you right now that aging is going to be deemed an illness for humanity. It's just not going to be a thing anymore. Like I've been basically talking about for ages and ages and ages, that it's, you know, people aren't going to have to worry anymore about their bodies deteriorating. So in meditating, when we look at key issues, the second one, almost all the time, is wealth. That's why we did the health and the wealth meditation yesterday. Is that, you know, we're and you know, it's like when you concentrate too much, okay, and you haven't been able to connect to your really heavily with your higher self. In other words, that you are wonderful, magnificent, fantastic, joyous being in that body, and it's allowing to get that opened up like a flower blooming, and you as your higher self and your physical self to be one. And what that means is basically you live and exist as your God self in a body. So you understand that all of the things that everybody cries and screams and yells about and wants, they already have it. And that's the irony to this whole thing, is that first your health is absolutely paramount, and then the wealth is secondary, but we contain all of that. We have all of that. It's not like something that everybody has been taught to go outside themselves to look for everything. Go find wealth, go find riches, go find this, go find that, you'll find it here, you'll find it there, you'll find it in this book, you'll find it in this song, or you'll find it in this music, or this frequencies. It goes on and on and on. And if any of these were the magic wand, then everybody would be well off. And they aren't the magic wand. The magic wand is you. And that's what you comprehend. You start to understand that. You're the magic. The magic isn't anywhere outside of you. You're the magic. You create. But when you create, you must stay at that level of creation, the vibrational frequency that we have. And if we drop from that, we don't receive. It's automatic. It's like you're at equal levels. You're sitting there floating. The vibrational frequency of great wealth is there, and you are there. And then all of a sudden, your thoughts start going into negatives. Well, what if this happens, or what if that happens, or this might, and boom, you fall. And all of a sudden, it vaporizes, it's gone. You can't get it. That's why so many people on this planet are in turmoil all the time. They're just in total turmoil. And it's constant most of the time. Very rarely are they at peace. And so all of these are basically stitched together. They're blended together, and your well-being is paramount, because as you function in well-being, you are more apt to be clear and identify things that come in. I had someone send in I guess today, as I was reviewing emails, and mentioned the grieving process where humanity, people grieve, and through grieving they come out of things, and they feel sorrow and pain when someone's gone, or they've lost someone, or a relationship, or whatever it may be in the grieving process. And imagine this. Imagine knowing that who you are and what you are is profound to you, and you've discovered that. And you know that the physical body is temporary, and the spirit body is forever. Imagine making that, you have that deep understanding of that loving understanding. So when you experience situations in your life that are challenging and disruptive and sorrowful, depending on the different emotions that you experience them, you know that you are deeply loved, you have eternal love, you are tremendously powerful and tremendously successful and tremendously aware of all that there is. That's all inside of you. So once you bring that out And you maintain, it's always maintaining. It's always being clear and maintaining your understanding. So, today's meditation is complete, unmitigated, total, complete gratitude, gratefulness, appreciation, thankfulness. Probably, and I know a lot of you know this, but the two words that we can speak that probably be the most impactful words, some say prayer with those words, but thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm happy. I am happy. And they're really simple, but once again go into the habit. And this is all about appreciation and gratitude and staying within yourself, and that brings the happiness and the joy and the bliss. Appreciation, thankfulness, gratefulness, all of those words, appreciation, gratefulness, and thankfulness, lifts you up in this world. You rise with those energies and feelings that you bring out within, and they come out into the physical world. And being happy, no matter what, it's part of an education process that you adjust yourself to, so that you can handle things and accept and understand these adventures in your life, because they're all adventures. Everything's an adventure. That's what they're about. And it depends on your perspective of those adventures. So thankfulness, gratefulness, appreciation. So if you go to where you're not going to be interrupted, and you relax, and if you don't know, if you have a hard time relaxing, pick a scene from your life where you have experienced and you were totally relaxed, and then relive it. If you can't, then create one in your own heart, mind, exactly what you feel would be absolutely relaxing for you. See, and as you keep depicting these scenes, they're going to come into a reality for you eventually, because you're sending those out whether you know that or not. That's one of the reasons why I have you do that. So you're relaxed. You begin to breathe. You want to do 3 to 6 breaths. You want to hold them as you breathe in through the nose, 1001, 1002, 1003. You want to exhale through the mouth. As you're doing this in a relaxed state, you breathe in through the nose and you're breathing in divine positive energy. You're literally breathing in and making clear and opening up your higher self to your physical self of appreciation, gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation, gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation, gratitude, thankfulness, coming in as you breathe in. And with all of that comes, everything follows that. The more you stay in appreciation, gratitude, and thankfulness, the more follows at that frequency of happiness, joy, bliss, which is within you. So you're opening these doors, and happiness comes out, bliss comes out, joy comes out, and you've got thankfulness, gratitude, and appreciation. This is all coming. You're breathing it in from Prime Source Creator God, from the Great Central Sun's coming in, and it's awakening you inside and out. And then you now are going to go, as you breathe out any challenges that you have currently or have had that you still take with you, and face them off. Give them love, embrace them, and let them go. And then move forward. That's the energy that you're exhaling from your body, from your existence. So once you're doing this, you then begin to go through your heart center, your heart mind. And you go through the heart mind, heart center, You go deep as you can. As you go deep, it starts to feel softer, loving, eternal love, happiness, joy, and peace, and appreciation, thankfulness, and gratefulness coming in as you get closer and closer. This is filling you and saturating you. And you come to this area where you have golden white pink light, purple transmuting flame, flashes of emerald green light, healing light, all around you, swirling around. You feel absolutely exhilarated and at the same time at peace, and you feel the saturation of eternal love from Prime Source Creator God. And as this comes in, you're at peace, you're happy, you're comfortable, you're calm, and you see your higher self, and you absolutely float into your higher self. You become one. We're all in communication of our higher selves. And arm in arm and hand, we begin to rise above the planet. We call upon all light beings, all throughout this solar system, throughout the galaxy, throughout all galaxies and all universes. We call upon all light beings to join us in this meditation, all being of light, of love, and from love, to come in and join us as we rise above the planet Earth, Gaia. We also call upon the archangels, cherubim, the seraphim. We also call upon the ascended masters. We also call upon inner earth and hollow earth, all of love and from love. We also call upon the sprites and the fairies. We also call upon all of those who have passed over, loved ones, of love, from love, all coming in now, all coming in and appearing, joining us arm in arm, hand in hand. As we rise above the planet, we see our meditative sphere. We are completely encased in a perfect sphere bubble of the golden white pink light, purple transmuting flame, green emerald flame, light of healing. And the only thing that can penetrate that sphere is eternal love from Prime Source Creator God, so we're all protected. And we begin to feel this rain, this multi-golden white, pink, light, purple, green reflecting rain saturating over our heads, coming down through our bodies, filling us, rejuvenating us with appreciation, gratitude, and thankfulness. All through us. As we view, we feel bliss coming, we feel happiness and joy, and this comes into the entire inhabitants of the planet. It's filling them from their higher self as the doors and the windows open, and it floods forth of happiness, of gratefulness, of thankfulness, of appreciation. This is for all and everything. Basically, totally transmuting any negatives, any diversity into neutral light substance because it is so powerful. And as you feel the appreciation, the gratitude for your existence, the gratitude for this planet, the happiness that you feel to walk the earth in a physical form, is expanding. So it affects all of the plant life, all of the animal life, all of the life on the planet, the oceans, all of the life in the air. All of it is reformed. It's plasma energy being reformed as we are the same at different frequencies. So we envelop all that we see and transform it into absolute, powerful beauty. Lush lands, clean waters, and skies. We feel our appreciation, gratitude, and thankfulness growing and affecting the entire perspective of the planet into an Eden. As we appreciate and are thankful and gratitude fulfilling all of us, all inhabitants, these things come with it. So you see it in your heart's mind. You experience it as we walk and enjoy. Gratitude, gratefulness, thankfulness, and appreciation. So I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. feel that the stress and anxiety leaving and the level of energy of the thankfulness and gratefulness, appreciation, lifting you, rising you. Because have you ever noticed that when you are in appreciation of something, or in a gratitude or a thankfulness, how good your vibration is, which means that your physical body vibrates, you feel lighthearted, you feel happy within inside yourself. You feel joyous. It's almost like a freeing effect. It's freeing you. Now just imagine how many people spend most of their energy fretting, worrying, and stressing. Worried about this, worried about that. You know, those that are still peeled to the advertising box, the television, that see all the negative advertising and all the ills and all the drugs that, you know, this will do this and blah, 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 and it just constantly goes on wherever you look. So doesn't it make sense that you become an absolute beacon of gratitude, appreciation, and thankfulness? Okay? As I've said before, you look at your hands, your feet, your legs, your skin, and you start realizing is that, you know, if I spent the majority of my time into creating my body into a healthful form, and if I took all the times that I stressed, worried, and feared, and I took that energy and was able to utilize that energy into lifting myself up in perfect health and prosperity through being thankful, grateful, and appreciation. It's interesting how we can turn that, period. And once we get in the habit, it's a good habit, and it continually increases, and it reprograms our subconscious mind, that then feeds to our conscious mind, and then it's positive, it's on autopilot. But it's in the beginning that we have to walk carefully and understand and comprehend what we're building, to know what we're building. And we're building a gratefulness, thankfulness, appreciation, which comes to great health, prosperity, abundance, riches, just being free and floating and doing what you desire to do, that you have happiness inside of you, and so you do things that happiness is drawn to. Remember that. Your happiness is inside of you, and you're drawn, if you allow it, you're drawn to things that happiness pulls you to. So we'll also have on Wednesday a Time for Change call, Wednesday night at 9 p.m. on this line. We're trying to get out as much information to humanity as we can, to cover as many areas and avenues as we can, so that people can learn more, absorb more, they can cross-reference more. Sometimes some of the information is a little thin because your sources depend on your sources, and so then you find out that maybe wasn't on the mark, and so you regroup and review and then represent, that type of thing. So I wish every one of you, and the most importance for these bodies is health, great health. Great, then comes great prosperity. The good health allows you to enjoy the prosperity. Without the good health, you're not going to enjoy the prosperity. See? So, great health, and perfect prosperity. Then all the rest come in. Your joy, your bliss, your happiness, it's all there. It starts flooding you and saturating you. And doesn't it make a lot of sense to work on that with your energies rather than put a lot of your attentions to the doom and gloom that is trying to be conveyed to humanity and the planet and all this stuff going on? You look at it, you embrace it, you give it eternal love, and you move on. Period. This planet is what we decide it to be. This planet is what we decide it to be, which is a loving place. It's an Eden, so that we can be here in physical form, interact in eternal love and joy, and basically spend time together, enjoy our stay, period. So I wish you all great happiness today, bliss, prosperity, abundance, all of it opening up within, shining on the outside. When it opens up within you, it shines all around you. We will be back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday, September 3rd, 2018.